Just rub the phone over the dirt right here. Pour water directly into the USB-C port. Hey everybody, hope you guys are healthy and safe. So this is the Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5G, and this is the Redmi Note 15 5G. Now I think if you follow my channel, you probably are familiar with Xiaomi because I cover all the flagship phones with excellent cameras like this Xiaomi 17 Ultra here. Now while a power user with some money to spend like myself will always opt for the ultimate flagship, Xiaomi's motto has always been innovation for everyone. So to that end, the Redmi Note series has always been around to offer more casual consumers a high value product. Like these devices are priced at an affordable entry level price point, but you get a lot of power for what you pay for. So this guy, the Note 15 Pro Plus 5G, is the flagship model of the series, and most of this video will focus on this phone. But before we do that, let's take a quick look at this standard Note 15 5G too. So this is the thinnest and sleekest phone in Redmi's Note series yet, measuring only 7.35 millimeters thin and weighing just 178 grams. Despite that, this guy still packs a relatively large battery for a phone this thin. Now let's get to the star of the show, the Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5G. So Xiaomi is sponsoring this video for me to demonstrate this phone's tremendous battery life because there's a 6500 mAh cell in here, capable camera system, and of course the phone's durability. In fact, Redmi is marketing this as REDMI Titan Durability, which includes very strong battery performance, robust drop resistance using flagship level internal designs. It gets all the certifications from third-party testers like SGS and comprehensive dust and water resistance from the official IP rating board. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm in Vegas right now for CES, but I'm going to drive back to LA with my dad and I'm going to film a vlog style video kind of documenting our journey so you can see the camera performance, see how the screen looks under harsh Nevada sun, check battery endurance because I'm going to keep track of battery the whole time, and I'm going to do some drop tests too. So before we get to that, let's take a quick look at hardware. So we have a beautiful 6.83 inch 1.5K AMOLED display. The screen's also protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 2. So this phone comes in 3 colors. I have here the mocha brown color and it has this vegan leather finish. I really like the in-hand feel. It feels like leather. The other 2 colors, which includes a glacier blue and black, they come in conventional fiberglass backs. Powering the phone is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 7S Gen 4, a 4nm chip that just came out in mid-2025. So it's still a very new chip. It's about as powerful a chip as you're going to get for a phone at this price range. As mentioned earlier, there's a 6500 mAh battery in here that charges at 100 watt speeds with the included charger. You also have 22.5 watt reverse charging. So anyway, let's get going, man. So let's keep track of battery. So right now it is 11:48 a.m. and we're at 100%. And I guess before we go, let's do a quick water test. I'm gonna pour water directly into the USB-C port. Oh, look at this, I'm like pointing the water directly at the USB-C port right here. And the speaker grill. Alright, so splashing water on it continuously for like a good 30 seconds. Fingerprint reader still works, the on-screen fingerprint reader. And it's an ultrasonic scanner too. Screen still works. Open up Instagram. Okay, so you're watching main camera footage. This is a 200 megapixel camera with an f1.7 aperture. And check out the view from my hotel, man. I can see the Las Vegas Sphere directly from the hotel's like living room. Let me get a couple of photos of the Sphere. So we have the main camera right now at 1x. And you can also do a really credible in sensor 2x zoom. And also 4x. Alright, that was main camera footage again. Let's go downstairs. I'm holding the phone with just one hand, so we'll check stabilization. Stabilization is pretty good, considering I'm holding the phone with one hand, walking downstairs right now. And this is my dad. He basically drove me to Vegas from LA and we're gonna drive back. So you can see under very harsh sun right now, you can still see the screen very clearly. I mean, it's a little bit reflective, but otherwise you can see the screen. Alright, so you're watching ultra camera footage right now. I just checked out the hotel. And oh yeah, all the audio you're hearing from footage captured by the Redmi phone, it's coming from the Redmi phone. I am wearing a mic, but this mic is for the DJI camera, not for the phone. So we're gonna drive back to Vegas now. It's like about 4.5 hours drive, but we'll probably stop middle of the way to get some food. Okay, so since my dad's driving, I'm on the passenger side. I'm just gonna catch up on some emails and also check out some social media. So we'll check out the speakers too. The speakers get very loud. You have stereo speakers, symmetrical grills at the top and bottom of the phone. So Redmi has this feature called volume boost, which can bump up the volume past 100% and despite that, you don't get noticeable distortion. So check it out. Yeah, this is excellent sounding speaker, particularly at this price point. Also check this out, despite the fact that I'm using a Redmi phone in the US, I'm getting 5G connection via T-Mobile. Main camera footage, we go up to 2x zoom, 4x zoom, and max zoom is 6x. It's always crazy to me seeing how vast and flat Nevada is. I mean, check this out. It's just like, you look down the horizon, it's just complete, like nothing. Like it's now 12:48, which means it has been exactly 1 hour since I started tracking battery, and I still have 97% battery. So after an hour of relatively continuous use, I mean, you've seen me filming videos using it for social media. After 1 hour, the phone only drained 3% battery. Okay, so we're driving through like a remote area now with bad reception. And then check this out. I'm gonna log onto a website with both the trifold and the Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5G. And I'm confident the Redmi is gonna load faster because Xiaomi's reception is just a little bit better. So I'm even gonna hit enter on the trifold first. And then I hit enter on the Redmi. So I even gave the trifold like a split-second head start. And reception is quite bad right now, so it's pretty slow for both, but we'll see which one loads faster. See, the Redmi is loading faster. See, Vegas.com is loaded on the trifold. It is still not loaded yet. And both of these are running the same SIM card, 5G network. It's just right now we're in a bad reception area, and the Redmi phone has better reception than the Samsung phone. That's been something I've noticed for years now. Like Redmi and Xiaomi phones always have better reception than Samsung and iPhones. Okay, so we're gonna make a stop for lunch. We're gonna go to Peggy Sue's Diner. So this is a 4x zoom right now. So Peggy Sue's Diner. It's a famous 1950 style diner, and I believe Elvis went there before, so it's kind of famous. Alright, so let's get some shots of this diner entrance here. So it's a little bit far with main camera, so I'll do a 2x zoom so in sensor crop. So there's 2x right here. Alright, let's go inside. So you're watching main camera footage right now. Oh wow. Oh hey, there's Elvis. So this main camera has a really good minimum focus distance too. Like look at how close I can get, and the face is still in focus. You get some nice little background bokeh. It's a classic shot right here. 2x zoom. So look at all the famous people who've been here. You have Marilyn Monroe. You have the Beatles. And I don't know who these dudes are, but Elvis, obviously. So this is still a 2x camera. And a selfie. Ultra wide camera here. So the ultra wide, you see it'll need night mode because it's a little bit dim light setting right here. Okay, it's now 2:48, so it's been exactly 3 hours since I started tracking the battery. And this guy still has 87% right now. 87% after 3 hours of use. So there's 4x zoom right now. 4x zoom. 4x zoom. Okay, I'm back in Castillo. There's like a bunch of birds flying around right now. screaming. But yeah, I'm in Pasadena, so I'm back in LA area. So it took about 4.5 hours. Okay, so we're in Chinatown, Los Angeles. This is the restaurant where they filmed the first Rush Hour, when Chris Tucker went up there and fought some food. Okay, I'm back in LA. I'm gonna go meet my friends for some dinner. It is 8 p.m. right now, and the battery is still at 71%. And as you can see, I've been using the phone for 8.5 hours. Like,
testing it.
Yeah.
You taking a video right now?
I'm taking a video right now. I'm just filming it. Okay, it's 11 p.m. I'm about to go to bed, and we can see the battery life is still at 69%. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm not going to charge the phone. I'm going to let it hang overnight, and then when I wake up, I will continue the test. Hey, so it's 7:20 a.m. right now. I'm back in LA, and I'm riding my bike to get to my favorite coffee shop because I thought the coffee in Las Vegas was terrible, man. So, this ride to LA is actually pretty cool. I have to ride through... Okay, it's 7:48 a.m. right now, which means it's been exactly 20 hours since I started tracking battery. And we can see the battery percentage is still at 65%. So that means after 20 hours, including, you know, throughout the whole day yesterday I was using it, this phone only drained 35% battery. It will almost certainly make it through today too. So it's going to be at least a 2-day phone for most people. And then now comes my least favorite part of the video, the drop test. So this phone features REDMI Titan Durability, which means Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protecting the display, and a frame that's been reinforced to be able to survive drops of up to 2.5 meters. That's about 8 feet for Americans. And also it has comprehensive IP66, 68, 69, and 69K water and dust resistance. So before I drop it, I'll also just rub the phone over the dirt right here. So you see it's pretty dusty now, and it's still gonna work without any issues. Okay, now let's do the drop test. So before we do that, let me remove this plastic screen protector too. So screen protector's off. I'm gonna drop from about my eye level. I'm 5'9". Okay, so first drop. Okay, the screen has no visible damage at all. No visible damage. Let me turn off the screen so you can see if there's major scratches, you will be able to see it. The screen still feels smooth to my fingers. Let's do one more drop. Oh my goodness. Every time the phone drops, the sound just hurts my ears. So in-display fingerprint reader still works. I can still cycle through the home screen. The camera app. All the button works, and you see no noticeable damage to the screen. Let's see, any scratches? Let me take this out to a sunnier area in case you want to check. Okay, so you can see the Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5G survived 2 drops at eye level on pretty harsh concrete ground, and also was able to survive water immersion and being rubbed over like nasty dirt in Los Angeles. So I do think the Redmi Titan Durability works as advertised. Are you watching ultra-wide camera footage? Oh, that's a nice bike. So this is my favorite coffee shop in Los Angeles. Okay, I'm back in Hong Kong, and they're watching main camera footage from the Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5G. So I think ultimately, if you're on the market for a mid-range phone that's relatively affordable, but gives you tremendous battery life, a pretty capable camera system, and really strong durability, then the Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5G is worth considering. That Redmi Titan Durability is legit. You saw it survive 2 hard drops on concrete, being rubbed in dirt, and also survive being immersed in water. So this phone is definitely probably about as durable a phone as you're going to get for a phone like this price range. And also I want to give a shout out to my Xiaomi backpack. I wore this all over Las Vegas. I freaking love it. So anyway, this is it for this video. Even though this video is sponsored, the drop test and the battery test I did were real. And I can fake those things. So you can tell that those parts are all legit. But thank you to Xiaomi for sponsoring this video. And thanks for the backpack too. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. It will help me a lot. Thanks for watching.